Well, fittingly, it's that time again. 10:02. We are done the show. I'm a little tired tonight. I got to be completely straight up with you. It's a little more taxing tonight. With a lot of calls, though, which is excellent. Love to hear from everybody. It was really cool to hear everybody reacting to it. What was your issue? The toddlers and tiaras. Tracked down that girl in St. Catharines. It was good to hear from her to kind of fill us in. Not a show I was really all that familiar with, but after seeing some of the clips and finding out the premise of the show, I hope they're successful in their petition to get it banned, because this is Mackay I'm talking to, by the way, and my BlackBerry's going off, which is always fun during the show.
It's one of those shows, though, that your gut reaction, the hairs go up right away as soon as you hear the premise, as soon as you hear about it. So I think just by playing the one clip we did and just by having Corinne on describing the show, I think we knew right away that something just didn't sit right.
I think the second you talk about young girls with fake tans, enough said. I mean, 13-year-olds shouldn't be getting fake tans. 5-year-olds definitely shouldn't be getting fake tans. So that angered me quite a bit. Jack Layton angered me quite a bit. He is so lucky that everybody called in on the first issue. Because, Jack, I'm telling you, man, I'm coming for you. I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean like.
What's the new? Actually, I like your name for the new. I liked your name for the new segment. Remember that? You threw it out there. I don't even know if you remember saying it.
No.
You can do it better than I can. I don't want to imitate you. Remember? You don't remember the name of the segment?
No.
Jack Layton said, "What?"
Oh, Jack.
I know it's.
Well, it happens every day almost.
I know.
It's going to be the new segment on the show. Jack Layton said, "What?" It should be.
Yeah.
All right. In all seriousness, we got a lot of stuff planned for tomorrow.
Hold on. I thought you were going to segue in all seriousness and go right into the Obama and the naked.
Oh, first of all, I should show everybody my T-shirt, because this is the T-shirt I've been talking about for quite some time. This is the one I got in Washington, D.C. It's my new Barack Obama T-shirt. He's my DJ. I'm not actually a big fan of Barack Obama's. I like the T-shirt more than anything else. Everybody got a good picture of that? That's my DJ.
If it makes everyone feel a little better, Ryan paid too much for it. You didn't even haggle. I was beside Ryan when you bought it.
I didn't haggle. I gave the guy cash. Mackay was very surprised.
Done.
The good socialist that he is wanted me to haggle. Nice work. I believe in capitalism. But he brought my attention to this nude Barack Obama and the unicorn picture, and I want you to have a look at this, because we're going to bring people to attention to it tomorrow. Have a look at this. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, there's more than one.
That is one of the.
We've done a lot of research. That's Barack Obama, and this woman is actually selling these paintings. Here's the other one. A little bit more intimate, if you ask me. I don't know how the unicorn knows how to apply lotion like that, but it's one of his things, I guess. The unicorn has some sort of weird talent.
I just want to say to listeners, if anyone wants to go halves on it with me, I'm sure we can find a way to convince Ryan to hang it into his hang it in his living room or in his bedroom for a couple months.
It's actually not a bad piece of work. You're going to put $70 down for that? I would actually hang that in my house.
This could turn into a dare.
All right. The other thing we want to talk about, and this is more on the serious side, Ashley Judd has really stepped into it with this new campaign against Sarah Palin, who I happen to have a bit of a crush on, but that's besides the point. We call this one tomorrow Airwolf, because Ashley Judd has a bit of a campaign. Here, have a listen to this.
Hi, this is Ashley Judd for Defenders of Wildlife Action Fund. When Sarah Palin came on the national scene last summer, few knew that she promotes the brutal aerial killing of wolves. Now back in Alaska, Palin is again casting aside science and championing the slaughter of wildlife.
All right. Not that I want to continue my trend of being pro-slaughtering wildlife, but I'll tell you tomorrow night on the show why Ashley Judd is completely off her rocker on this issue. And maybe she, doesn't have to rely on just the first 5 things that come up in a Google search to make a massive campaign against Sarah Palin. In all seriousness, we'll do that one tomorrow and a whole lot more. Glad you could join us for another episode of 1002.